So we're working on a cemetery expansion project. It's going to come over into here. Jake's over doing some grubbing in a ditch that needs filled, and then those trees got to come out. You remember that Jeff Dunham super spreader event I went to last week?
And I just don't consider that.
Oh.
So I have to shoot a word smash. Well, I
COVID,
had
get
this
your
new one I
COVID.
bought this
Red dot COVID.
great.
Yeah, well, anyway, there was 8,000 people there in that stadium and probably 30,000 outside anyway. Divik is just running rampant, and so they don't have anywhere to bury all the bodies. So we got to hurry up and get this done so they can start burying these bodies. Oh, excuse me, I had a lump of Divik in my throat there. Oh, so anyway, if you believe that, I got some oceanfront property to sell you in Idaho. No, actually, this is the Moreland Cemetery, and they got to expand it. Not because of Divik 91. Anyway, so I think this year we're gonna go ahead and get it grubbed off and cut out for the roads. And then I think next year they're going to gravel the roads. Not exactly sure, but we've got to take a bunch of material off of this and take it around the outside of the fence and go over there on the other side of the pine trees on the far side to build a berm to keep runoff water out of here. So tomorrow morning we'll start on the subdivision again. We'll start hauling gravel. We got approved over there. And so while we're free, this isn't a big job. Might take Jake a couple hours to do all that. And then we'll just load it back up on Kenny, take her home. This deal here, we'll have to bring the 37s over because we've got quite a bit of material to move, and then quite a bit out front. You see that car going by, how low it is? Well, that dirt out there is really high, so that's where we're going to cut the majority of it off. Okay, we're hauling gravel today. I'm stuck in this damn truck all day. Don't really want to be. Should be home working on the D9er. I gave it a bath. So yesterday we were running this and PD. PD's a little sick this morning. I think I need injectors pretty bad for it. Until I had a grounding issue on this, my ground cable was broke. Then my doors would only work intermittently, so I had to go fix that. By the time I fixed that, it was time to go meet the heavy hauler bringing the cat in, so I went home and I never came back. Take that off. Anyway, Matt can't keep up, there's too many trucks coming, so he's grading, and then Jake parked PD, and Jake's going to run the water truck and help Matt. They got this little horn things, not even a horn over there, to let you know that he's read the scale and got you put down. But it's miserable to hear, and this Kenworth doesn't have an air window like Petey, so I gotta constantly reach over there and roll the window down because I can't hear the beeper or this clattering cat. Hey, check out my hat today. Aaron sent me this hat and some stickers, all packed in leopard print packing. Can't use Jake brake in here. This is the no Jake brake zone. Can use a retarder, but I can't use Jake. Poor Matt's on the blade. I guess I'd rather be in the truck than on the blade, because when you're on the blade and you're dealing with a whole bunch of trucks, it's just a cluster, you know what. Everybody dumping here and there. Anyway, Matt's got the bellies dumping on one side, trucks dumping on the other. Yeah, this is the gauntlet to get across. Got lucky this time. No wait. It's always fun to cross 5 lanes of traffic. Job, and he just doesn't seem to be scared of the equipment at all, and you really have to watch for him where the oil ends and our job starts, because he'll be right there. One day I was grading up along there, Jake was sitting in the water truck and he was looking at his phone, and that little kid's standing over there on Jake's blind side of the truck. So I had to motion at Jake, and he had to get out to actually see the kid. Anyway, it seems like his mama comes and gets him. The first time we saw him, he's right over there, and I'm trying to turn the grader around. He's just right in front of me, standing there. And there's a lady over on the house next door sitting on the porch with some kids, and I thought, good grief, lady, are you gonna let your kids sit here like this? And pretty soon she come over and got him. Well, it wasn't her kid, it was somebody else's. But she had sense enough to come and get him by the hand and get him out of there before he got run over. Then his mama come and got him. So that's my biggest worry, is that little kid. He's not old enough to go to school, so he's home all day. Now, I don't know if he came around yesterday since I wasn't there, but I was gonna just stop everybody and say, hey, look, you gotta watch out for this little kid. Because the last thing I'd want to do is run over some little boy or somebody else on the job, run over him, because you know what's going to happen. Then after this, it goes up to 50. But I only got about half a mile to go. So we'll go 45. And it is now beet harvest. They're harvesting some early potatoes, early varieties, and they're digging beets. They have an early dig on beets, 15th of September. So now you've got beet trucks. It'll get crazy here in another week with farm trucks. Taking a retarder, that'll slow you down. Retarder's a little slow to come off though. It don't work quick like a jig. So this road, Matt and I just measured it. It's a 29.5-foot wide top, asphalt top on it. And you can see the telephone box, that's the right-of-way. So none of this right-of-way should have grass. It shouldn't have mailboxes in it, shouldn't have rocks and landscaping. But the dumb thing is this road up here is gonna be 12-foot wide lane of asphalt, 12 feet, and then you got that 1-foot ribbon curb. And it's gonna look stupid. It's not gonna be as wide. People are still gonna fill the ditches in, plant stuff in it, because the county never wants to seem to stop it. So Matt wants me over here. I'm a truck driver. Jeffy's truck driver. So I broke the belly dump. It's a Load King. It's got this crazy stupid linkage on it, and this popped off, so I got to weld it back on. I really don't like it. I think what I'd like to do is just remove all this crap and put chains on it. I think it'd work better. Okay, there's the mechanism all installed. And so when the door's open, you got that rod there and this one up in here, and that's supposed to open them evenly. But you've got, you got to grease the door here, you got to grease that, you got to grease this, 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 and this, that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places to grease. Anyway, it's the worst invention ever. So why don't I just get a newer belly dump? What's the best belly dump to buy? So there she is in her glory. Only problem is that gate is open way farther than the other one. See how it is on the top? You can come over here. So the only thing I can figure is it looks like they broke this off, and they may have got that one too long, so that gate's stroking out too far. It's a stroke out, Bill. Anyway, it's just a crappy old wore out Arizona belly dump. I need to sell it to a farmer and buy something better. Okay, I got fired from the belly dump. Busted down the water truck driver. Now this is the last belly that'll come in. We got to finish around this corner with dump trucks. Oh, you loving this grading thing? Chasing trucks? It's fun, ain't it?
What are you doing?
Filming it. You know, you're almost as good as your old man. Grading. Almost, maybe better. I think you should finish blade this whole thing. What do you think?
Patronize me.
I'll go get in that water truck, okay? I'll get you plenty of water, boss man. Okay, off to the water truck. So, we get this finished down around that corner, then it's time to start putting hubs in. Lots of water and a roller. Tight blade it and get it to that grade for the 3/4 for the ribbon curb. So a lot of guys kept talking to me about, yeah, we always put 3/4 under curb. Yeah, I know that. I've done miles and miles of that. But this is a ribbon curb. This doesn't have a backside on it. This is not like your normal curb and gutter. This is just a 12-inch wide by 6-inch deep rectangle piece of mud. And the dumb thing about it is you got 12 feet of asphalt, then that stupid ribbon curb, and then a 1-foot compacted shoulder and a 4-to-1 slope off the back. So it's not going to match that road down there. That was 29.5 feet wide of asphalt. I'm in the water truck. I'm in the 2-stroke hot box. I'm a hot pocket. Man, she's warm in here. Boo. I need to find me a friend with a Peterbilt or something and put this water tank on a Packard truck. Something with AC. This is hot. Hey, did I mention it's hot in here? It's hot. Really hot. Okay, it's the end of another long, exciting day. It's Wednesday. So if you go back and you watch that video I did on that other subdivision those guys built, they put the gravel in dry, and you had all the rock pockets and segregation. So this is what you got to do with this material we have here is you got to keep the water to it to hold it together, and it packs up really well. We don't have a roller yet. We're just putting in 8 inches, a little more than 8, so we can finish blade it for that ribbon curb. So we got this side done to the corner and the other side, so all we got is that sharp loop over there. So we'll finish this tomorrow easy on the gravel haul. And what we did is, so this road only has 12-foot wide paved lanes, and then you got a 1-foot ribbon curb and then a 1-foot compacted shoulder. So we've got 4 feet of gravel on the other side of the curb. So that should get us enough to build the slope, the 4-to-1, and get some up behind that ribbon curb. And then if we got to have more, we'll come in with bellies and run along the edge, and then roll it up with the grader and tighten it up. So anyway, that's where we're at. Oh, Mr. Grippy. Oh, yeah. There you go, buddy. That's gross. Oh, good Saturday morning. It's a beautiful day. September 18th, I think it is. So, I got a whole bunch of stuff going in the Jpaydirt box today. There's no way it's going to fit, so we'll put that on so the mailman can see it. Let's go check it out. Are you done evacuating? Evacuation complete. Okay, you got your shirts coming to you, Heather Horn in Hubbard, Oregon. Got a box going to Dwayne Martin in Evansville, Indiana. One to Corey Bruce in San Gregorio, California. David Edson in Bellevue, Nebraska. And one going to Hayden Terry down under in Australand, Western Australia. Anyway, thank you guys.